What's up, darlings? It's Molly. I just woke up and I already saw an orb as I was getting ready. Hi guys. I have a sweater here. I'm kind of like going back and forth maybe I'll wear this one. What's up, dudes? Yeah, I found this. Yeah, look at it. Yeah, alright. So it's like, I see this and I see this. Yeah, somebody may be crocheting or something. I just saw, what's up, dudes? What's going on? Okay. So, I am Molly. I'm a clairaudient psychic empath. I am channeling. Anything I say is part of your message. So you guys, yeah, those arms are turned inside out. Somebody may be saying, hey, do you remember that? I'm thinking of two instances. Yeah. So I was just listening to music. Yellow Rose of Texas was playing. Yep. Yeah, I'm done patting you on the head. Yeah, okay. I take you seriously. Alright? So you guys, I'm thinking about two instances. We've already talked about, I can't remember if we talked about both of them. I recently talked about growing up here in the Twin Cities. Yeah, I used to run around I used to work at a pretty big record store here in the Twin Cities. And Empire Records, like the movie Empire Records. Corey. Okay. Kinda. Yeah. We were an outlet back in the 90s. We were an outlet where that's where you went to get tickets to go see First Avenue shows. Yeah. So anyways, yeah. At the time, I believe at this time I was working at Chi-Chi's, serving Mexican food to people. Yeah. But, I ran around. I lived with a bunch of BMX dudes in this house on 25th and Grand in Minneapolis. And I was the only chick. I've always kind of rolled that way. Just hung out with dudes. And, yep. It happened. Yep. The mystery door in the bathroom of the house at 25th and Grand. Yeah. So my bedroom in that house. So yeah, there was like 5 guys permanently living there, and then a rotating thing of guys like in the sunroom. I have my own bedroom. And my bedroom was attached to the bathroom. It was like my bedroom was like considered the master bedroom of the house, so it had a door from my bedroom to the bathroom, but the hallway also had a door to the bathroom. And we threw a ton of parties, yeah. Living with BMX dudes, yeah, you can imagine. In their 20s, yep. And the skater boys from the house over on Pleasant would come over to our house and party. Yep. So, yeah, there was this one instance where Tad Kubler saw my boobs. It happened. Yeah, he got stuck in, I saw it work. He got stuck in the trick bathroom in the house at 25th and Grand. Yeah. So, what would happen would be people get drunk, party, hang out, whatever, go in the bathroom, get a little confused. Wait, which door did I come in? Because there was 2 doors. One here, side by side. Yep. And at one party, yeah, I got really hot. I decided to go into my room, change my clothes, yeah, put on a tank top, yeah. Right when no bra, yep. Tad opened the door. Go grease lightning, na. Yeah, he saw grease lightning, full headlights, yeah, high beams, yeah. He froze like a deer in the headlights. Yeah. So I said, Dad, close the door! Oh my God, I'm sorry! Head down, slowly back out. Yeah. Perfect gentleman about it. Yeah. Of course, people have seen my boobs in the past, but this was an accidental boob sighting. Yeah. So I wonder if he remembers that. Yeah. Somebody may be thinking about old things and wonder, say, hey, do you remember that? Yeah. And then I've also been thinking about when Steven Tyler kissed me on the cheek. Yeah. I was working another job, this one, at a store called Socks Appeal in Calhoun Square. Yeah, it was a store that only sold stock. I hear stocks. I hear stocks and bonds. We did not sell stocks and bonds. We sold socks. And my friend, my best friend, Michelle, the one who I go and visit out in Hawaii, yeah, she, at the time, was also working for, let's pop some cards while I talk about this. One of the top, luxury hotels downtown in Minneapolis. She was working as the executive concierge at the time. And so her job would be to deal with the hoity-toity people, yeah? And help them get whatever they need. I hear the Marquette. All right? And Aerosmith was in town, yeah? This was a long time ago, dudes. This must have been around 2000-ish or so. Maybe before that. Of hustling and work hard, stay humble. So my friend, yeah, so Aerosmith, Cheap Trick, they were playing with Cheap Trick, yeah. And they were staying in the Twin Cities for a long time. I think they were driving out to other shows around and coming back to the Twin Cities. And they had stayed in the Twin Cities for a couple weeks or something like that. And yeah, so Michelle got to know Steven. She would deliver stuff to his room. Said he was totally cool, a really nice dude. And so at the time, quality over quantity. Look at that big diamond. At the time, it was winter time, yeah, and Michelle also worked at this shelter, and this is before I worked there. I too worked at the shelter. It's a shelter for abused and neglected kids, ages 1 to 13. And so she was gone all weekend from the hotel because she was working at the shelter on the weekend. And it was a Monday, and Steven Tyler got a package. And so she went and brought it up to his room. And he's like, hey, Michelle, where you been? Treat yourself. I haven't seen you all weekend. And she said, well, I work at this other job. A shelter for abused and neglected kids. And he's like, whoa, what's that like? And she said, well, talked a little bit about it, said there was 10 kids. It was around Christmas time, so there was a little drama this weekend, because kids were feeling lonely, just kind of that kind of stuff. And he said, hey, Michelle, wait right here. Close the hotel room door. She's in the hallway. He comes out, opens the door again, and he has 5 $100 bills. And he says, you make sure those kids get a Christmas present. And she says, Steven, that's amazing. I'm going to make sure everybody knows they got a present from Steven Tyler. And he said, oh, honey, you'll make sure they know they got a present from Santa. And she said, that's really cool. I absolutely will. I can't wait to tell my coworkers. Thank you very much. It's very generous of you. And he said, hey, do you know any place? Joe and I are going to go shopping. We got some time to kill. Do you know any place we can go where it may not be as busy? Hear me roar. She said, yeah, go to Calhoun Square up in Uptown. There's a bunch of cool little interesting shops, and it's not like overcrowded with people. At that time, Calhoun Square was already having a hard time having people come. And then she called me and she said, hey, guess what? I was already working. I was at work at the sock store in Calhoun Square. That's the name of the mall. And this mall is in Uptown in Minneapolis. And she said, heads up, Joe and Steven heading out there. You might see them. I said, oh, how exciting, how cool. Hung up the phone. The owner of the business was there. And I said, hey, Pete, do you know Aerosmith? And he said, huh? Who? Loving an elevator. I started singing different Aerosmith songs. He's like, no. I said, oh, well, they're a popular band. And they might come in the store. Who knows? Sure enough, dudes, like an hour later, yeah, coming up the escalator, ooh, Joe Perry, Steven Tyler. Mm-hmm. Full trench coat, scarves, everything. Yeah, no disguise. Yeah, here they are. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Yeah, and they see Socks Appeal, and they head over to Socks Appeal. Immediately, there's a chick, skills that pay the bills, outside the door. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Because, dudes, there was no disguise. It was straight up. Mm-hmm. Steven and Joe. Yeah. Dude, love was coming up the escalator. Yeah. And they smiled at the chick who went into full freak out. Yeah. And they came in the store. And they said, hey, we're here to buy some socks. And I said, what's up, dudes? Yeah. And I helped them pick out socks. They were just picking out socks. They each bought a huge stack of socks. And they just pick out what they want, hand them to me, and we were chit-chatting. And as I was ringing up Steven Tyler, yeah, I said, hey, guess what? My best friend is Michelle, yeah, from the hotel. And she told me that you gave her $500 express gratitude for the kids at the shelter. And I gotta tell you, that's super cool. That was a super cool gesture. Mm-hmm. And that money will be put to good use. And he looked at me and he said, oh, well, Michelle is a cutie pie. Yes. And you're a cutie pie too. And I said, do you mind if I come and give you a kiss? And it wasn't creepy and it wasn't like, how dare you? No, it was endearing and adorable. And I said, I absolutely want a kiss from Steven Tyler. And he came around the back, behind the register, and I got a little smack on the cheek. Yeah. He said, Michelle's a cutie and you are too. I can see why you're best friends. And I've often wondered, when they came in the store, yeah, my boss, who I had prepped, he's on the other side of the store. They walked in the store, and my boss yells across the store, hey, Molly, are these your friends in the band? I said, yeah, Steven. Yeah, Joe. That's my boss. Yeah, Pete, these are my friends in the band. So I've been wondering, I wonder if, all these years later, Tad Kubler remembers seeing Grease Lightning. And I wonder if Steven Tyler remembers going to the sock store. And I understand these are professional musicians. They meet a ton of people. But each one of those instances was a weird instance. Okay, now I'm thinking about when I saw Alkaline Trio at the Triple Rock before the Triple Rock closed. Yep. I heard Dan Andriano. Work, work, work. Yep. A bass player might need something. Yep. Alkaline Trio was doing a triple headliner. Yeah, 3 shows in a row, all sold out at the Triple Rock. Rock, rock, rock. Yeah. Oh, ain't that a legacy? Yeah, Triple Rock was an old venue, the Triple Rock Social Club, it was called. It was like the punk rockers place. Yeah. Lots of fun. Oh my God, I drank so much alcohol there back in the day. Yeah. And I was on the side of the stage watching Alkaline Trio. And all of a sudden, I realized I was dancing and I was doing this weird witchy point at Dan Andriano. I was like, just dancing and pointing at him. I'd never pointed at people. Spirit was totally taking over for something. Yeah. And he locked eyes with me. Probably like, why are you fucking pointing at me? Then after the show, Alkaline Trio. Yeah, that show. My nephew. Yeah, okay. So, I brought my nephew with. He loves the band. Yeah. And, we had tickets, to the next show. I was on the guest list. Yeah. But my nephew was not. And he had driven all the way up from Florida to see this show. He has an Alkaline Trio tattoo on his forearm. He was outside smoking. Yeah, he didn't have a ticket for that show that particular night. He had a ticket for the next night. But he wanted to go to the Triple Rock just to see if he can slip into this night's show somehow. So, he's outside smoking, and Derek, the drummer, loading up his drums. And this young kid just turned 21. Hey, dude, look at my tattoo. I love your band. You guys are amazing. Yeah, I love everything about you. Yeah. He said, are you seeing the show tonight? Well, no. Sold out. Yeah, but I got tickets for tomorrow's show. Yeah. So that was what was happening outside the Triple Rock. Yeah. I was inside, hanging out, talking with a group of people. Sure enough, here comes AJ and Derek Grant through the door. Derek had a beautiful smile on. That dude's an empath. Yeah. All of Alkaline Trio are empaths. Yeah, true that. And said, we gotta get this dude on the guest list. Yeah. He's got to see the show tonight. Yeah. So he made sure, my nephew got on the guest list that night. So we were all standing on the side of the stage. I had all access to be on the side. And I found myself totally rocking out. Oh my God, dudes. If you've never been to an Alkaline Trio show, you have to go. Yep. Dancing. I saw myself pointing. I locked eyes with Danny Andriano. Yeah. I'm like, why am I pointing? Then after the show, Dan came over to the other side. If you're familiar with the Tripping Rock, how it used to be, he came over to the other side. I was talking with fans, yeah. Getting pictures taken. And dude, he was being like a total gentleman. And I had taught, when I was standing at the side, I said, hey, to their like guitar tech, roadie dude, I said, hey, the first night, if anybody hasn't claimed that set list, is there any way you can give it to me? Because my nephew is having a religious experience seeing this band right now, and he will absolutely flip out for this set list. And the dude's like, of course. And so after the show, he gave me the set list. And I said, hey, we're coming tomorrow too. Can I claim dibs on tomorrow's? And he said, of course. Yeah. And so at the end of the show, yeah, Dan was out. His guitar techie dude was playing pinball. And I said, hey man, I just gotta let you know, this guy you got working for you, he's a really cool dude. He's a stand-up dude. He was really kind. Yeah. Told him the whole story. Yeah. And Dan was a really cool dude. Yeah. Gentlemanly. Really, like, came over to engage with the fans. And that was really interesting to see. He was taking pictures with people. And just being a cool dude. Yeah. And he said, yeah, he is a cool dude. Yeah, that we got working. And I said, we talked a little bit, yeah, about Matt stayed in the green room. Yeah, he didn't come out. We didn't get to see him. But I talked a little bit about a solo project, and then I said, well, I don't want to take up all your time. Great show. Thank you for a fun night. And left it at that. You know, there's an instance, dudes, where these punk rock dudes, yeah, who could be total dicks, yeah, were really cool guys, really nice guys. They never forgot about their fans. No. And really, like, I mean, they could have just dipped out right away. Yeah, fuck everyone. Yeah. No. I said, I said, I know it's weird. Can I get a picture with you? And he said, of course. So I got a picture with Dan Andriano. After I told him, yeah, dudes, if you have not heard Dan Andriano in the emergency room, hurricane season, you gotta listen to it. It's an amazing album. Okay. Somebody might do a solo project. Yeah, because right before I started, that's so weird. I was listening to Yellow Rose of Texas, and then that song got over. And right before I started, From This Oil Can, by that album, Dan Andriano in the emergency room, yeah, started playing. So, yeah, so somebody may have old memories with people who, it's like all these dudes, you know, all these musicians, they meet a ton of people, but these are weird instances. Yeah, so I do wonder, hey, do you remember that? Yeah, somebody may hear from somebody and say, I totally remember that, or I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah. I wonder if Steven Tyler would remember, because that was an altruistic act he did, just like that. He had the cash on him, and he saw an instance where he could be a light worker. Yeah. And then the next day, how often do you go, you know, well, later that day, actually, it was, how often do you go and buy a whole stack of socks like this? So there is a chance that he may remember that. Tad, yeah. It depends on how messed up he was at the party. And Dan. That witchy point from the side of the stage at the Rock, Rock, Rock. Yeah, just a memory now. Yeah, Triple Rock. Shut down. Yeah, you can't stop awesome dudes. Yeah, somebody might meet up with someone from their past. They may reminisce about old times. I hear it's time to create new times. They may create new times. All right. Somebody may do a duet. I hear, let's do a duet. Okay. Somebody may go out on a date. Oh my gosh. That just like flipped and twirled and then slid under here. Okay. Well, let's see. Oh my gosh. Look at this slid under here and this was here too. The 6 of rods. And stay hydrated. All right. This is a victorious person. A golfer might mean something. I hear at the club. At the Rock, Rock, Rock. Yeah, Triple Rock Social Club. All right. So back in the day, yeah, everybody used to get super shitty there. Yeah. But everybody grew up. Somebody may be living a sober life. They may decide not to get super shitty. Somebody may go on tour. Yeah, that's a big thing. Yeah, Spirit saying stay hydrated. Fill up with positive vibrations. All right. Oh, I hear all of these people are high priests. Okay, all of these people, okay. So dudes, if you're a musician, yeah, you are very powerful. Yeah, you have the Fibonacci code encoded within your DNA. Yeah. Especially if you can just whatever your instrument is, especially if you can just go off and do it like a killer guitar solo. Yeah. I see you in the kaleidoscope. Yeah. So, yeah, Tad's one of the guitarists of the band The Hold Steady. Yeah, and he has a thing where he brings out his double neck guitar and, yeah, makes all the ladies swoon with his BDE. Yeah. These are all the Divine Masculine show boys. They're muses. Yeah. So a muse isn't just a feminine energy. No. The muses, yeah, are there for the divine feminines. Yeah, they need charging back up too. And a divine masculine and a divine feminine. Let's explain what that means. Moon cycle again. And your Cancer energy. All right. Yeah, deep psychic energy. So not everybody is not a divine feminine or a divine masculine. It's not like I'm this puzzle piece called the divine feminine and you're this puzzle piece called the divine masculine. We just have to find the right woman, man, person, however you identify, for my puzzle piece. That's my divine masculine. That's not how it works. No. A divine masculine and a divine feminine is somebody who has some sort of spiritual gifts, some sort of big purpose, some sort of something. Yeah, expanded consciousness, something along that line. Yeah, because they do have a divine purpose. And so not everybody is a divine masculine or a divine feminine. They're actually pretty rare. Yeah. All right. Karmic relationships. All right. People may be clearing out karmic relationships. They may be ascending up. Yeah. These are all a bunch of emperors. Yeah. Big daddy energy. All right. I hear the galactic mission. All right. Speak your truth. Somebody says, I accept the galactic mission. Yeah. Somebody may say, hey, I totally remember. Yeah. I'm here. I'm a blast from your past. Something along that line. There it is again. Moon cycles. So there's a little story time. Early morning story time. Yeah. Final message. Yeah, we have a bunch of divine masculines that are stepping into their empanadas, maybe something. Okay, stepping into their divine purpose. Alright? We could have bands recording new albums. They may be very creative. They may come across a MUSE. Know your word. Somebody may have a story to tell. Somebody may say, hey, I need to really be mindful of who's around me, what I'm doing, what energy I'm bringing in. I have a vision, and I'm going to follow that vision through to the end. Well, wonderful. I hope if any of these people I've been talking about are creating new music, yeah, I hope it comes out soon, because we all know it's going to be amazing and marvelous. All right, there you go, dudes. Peace out. There's a story for you today.